You go for the Victor, you have a lot of long-term damage in late-game teamfights, but you have no real CC outside of his gravity field to help deal with this Renekton that's coming at you, the Sylas running at you, the Maokai. Yeah. I think a lot of pressure on this game on Beryl. In fact, in this draft, to help deal with that front line, the silence placement has to be extremely good, or things can get out of hand very quickly in a fast team fight. Gen G can win a fight with a snap of their fingers if they get that backline down. Not a ton of action here in this game because we have no Lucian in the bottom lane. You know, usually by 5 minutes, something has gone wrong, you know, or somebody's losing a little bit of turret plates. This one's a little bit more nuanced as Beryl is trying his best to help Doran push this lane through, and it's being pretty successful. However...
Oh, they're going to get the root down here as well as the W onto Doran. He has to flash away, and Peanut is here as he is so dead, but Paze might be traded back. No, there's a heal available. And this looks like disaster for the DRX bottom lane as Gen Z able to easily bait them into that fight. Like he was on the opposite side, like on the north side of it. As okay, Chovy getting aggressive. Didn't see Vi up the lane, but Chovy actually quite tanky at this point.
Does of course have to, you know, expend his flash here. So follow-ups are potentially possible as Rascal is in trouble.
Yeah, I don't think goes. Oh, that was actually pretty nice to riposte here onto the Maokai as the damage is slow to come out to start here for Gen Z's top side as so many turret shots go into the Renekton as now we finally have the ult come out from the Maokai and Doran will get the kill, but it trades 2 for 1 in favor of Rascal.
Well there, and this is with a massive minion wave, and I think that considering Peanut doesn't have 6 at the start of this fight, as soon as this riposte hits, you have to be really careful about how you're going to fight this one out. Peanut hits 6 here, then decides he's going to ult back in to lock Rascal down, and the aggro, unfortunately, just goes straight to him, and then Doran, as soon as he's dead, the aggro gets picked up from him. It was a little bit sloppy. You feel bad about just Gen G feeling really good about their map position now.
Oh, boy. Here we go again, as it is going to be Beryl who does lock this one up, and with Peanut once again being the only one with the CC on the front line there, would have been very telegraphed. As Doran takes a bit of damage, in goes Chovy trying to front line now. He has the ultimate of Vi taken, and Krako's just a little bit too squishy to play front line here, and they get into the back line so easily. This is such a broken up fight. Beryl is not able to help out his team, and it is just a rout here. Fate, he looks like he's barely going to be taken out here at the end. He is quite fast, but the Maokai catches up. And at the end of the day, it's only Rascal who survives.
Rascal, can he get away with this? Gonna get the Demolish proc and we'll take out the turret. Try to just run as fast as Fiora's legs can carry her to an execute, I suppose, but I don't think you get out with this one.
Yeah.
This is, so everything about this fight is split up by the fact that Gen G have control of the bottom side. I'll let you play, Liz. Well,
no. Not only, okay, well, this might be a little bit of an issue as well. Looks like riposte will be used here for Rascal, but Peanut's just waiting. Nice little dash through the queue. As Grand Challenge even comes out here, Rascal feeling the anger a little bit. Position, but wasn't meant to be. Speaking of Doran out of position, he is a Renekton, level 14, but let's see if Rascal's got enough damage to pull through this one. The Q not going to land here from the Vi, but it should be enough. TP. Interrupted for Gen G. They have the first Infernal Drake, and Peanut's kind of unkillable. Let's see if he can be killed in this scenario, as in goes the Vi. But the quick support from the mid lane for a steal or anything like that either. As here come DRX, maybe a last-ditch effort, try to fight a front-to-back without getting dove. They tried to 100-0 Doran, and they are unsuccessful. That is going to be a big issue. Rascal now trying to fight in the front line. Chovy not doing much just yet. Peanut eventually will go down, and finally Chovy will enter this one onto the backside. Doran's still alive somehow, and now Chovy enters the fight. He is just unkillable. That's a nice flash away from Doran, but it is not enough. As Fate and Rascal, the only ones left here, they could potentially kite this one out.
It's still an opportunity to get that front line out of the way, and then front to back when Chovy's slightly out of position there. On the other side of the fight, though, you know, Gen G played it patiently. Chovy waits for the overextension. This, Rascal.
Stunned under the turret. That is not a good look. Doran wishes he had a... Okay, he's got his flashback. Waited for his CDs.
Go in. Okay, we're not done yet in here and live.
Yeah. Okay, Chovy is going to be eventually 100-0. He does have that Zonya as he is trying to just get away. He is just so tanky they cannot chase him.
Doran has
quite
GA.
out of range. Yeah, Doran's just going to go face first into this one. He's diving from the high dive right now. He doesn't care. He can go down. He's doing so much damage before. And his GA doesn't even get procced here.
Right, and you can see the tug of war in some of these fights, right? In this particular fight, they get jumped on here. Croco completely unseen. Great vision game here that goes for control ward in that brush that makes this possible. But Jovi coming in here, waiting until they're fully trapped and they have no retreat path here, and also not getting kited by Fate. Doesn't let Fate do too much damage to him before he actually engages onto Croco, finishes him off, and then can go over the wall here. Beautifully played. But I thought the idea in this fight, the initiation from DRX and the vision trap they set up was amazing. When we go to the next replay of that topside fight, where, you know, not this replay, but this was cool too.
Rascal's trying to be really aggressive. He's trying to make stuff happen.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard. I mean, he has a GA. This was pretty hopeful. I assume we're going to get a look at that.
Oh, they somehow had vision of him. Looks like maybe he channeled that a little bit early. Rascal on the Fiora forces that Soraka ultimate, and Paige just snipes him, actually. That was pretty cool. And this one might just be done and dusted, guys. A couple of guys already down, Barrel included, on the side of DRX, and it is just a rout once again. Croco, the only one left available. Genji look pretty primed to take this first game against DRX. As another snipe comes in, it's not quite enough damage. As Croco will die to Jin. I think you're exactly right, especially because of the way